We are off to the warm-up. Let's go feet underneath our hips and let's inhale up. Let's go up and back just a little bit. Press the hips forward and then let's come bending the knees. Here we go. Down and lift it up. And down, relax the head and come straight up for 3. Lift up and 4. Lift up, last 1 and pause at the top. You guys, let's bring our feet out and I'm gonna go pretty wide. If you find this a little bit challenging, go a little wider with the legs. See how that feels. Come on out. I was just playing with Tiffy on that a little bit. She was having a hard time getting her legs straight, but when she went out a little wider, she was able to do it. So that might be true for you as well. Just little pulses, saying good morning to the back of your legs. All right, let's drop down with the fingertips. Pull the belly away from the floor, little bounces. Relaxing the head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's alternate. You ready? Flat back, and bounce. Flat and bounce. Flat back and bounce. Give me 2 more. Flat and bounce. Last one. Flat and bounce. Good work. Stacking the hands. So she couldn't really figure out what I was doing. Here's the porpoise. One hand over the other. That's your stack a hand. So you're going to come up and way away from yourself and then reach through. So it's like a spinal undulation. So bring your elbows in close to the body, up and through. It should feel really good. Reach up and away and through the legs. Nice. Come up and through. Just give me 2 more. Reach away and through. Last one, and then just stay down there and pulse those arms through the legs, through, shoulders back, through, let the head go. 2 more little pulses. Hands behind the ankles and just getting your torso close to the legs. Oh, that feels good. And now let's figure 8 in front. So from one foot to the other. Woo, see if you can feel that from the bottom of the spine, just moving it. Really nice way to get some movement in there. 1 more way each side. Beautiful, and let's roll it up. Roll, 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 roll. Good. Perfect timing, right? All right, let me move over here, Tiff. So now we're up to here, you guys. Feet hip width. We're going to do our side stretch. You ready? Actually, my feet are a little wide. I'm going to reach up and over. Oh, you're way behind me. You're going to go the other way. Nice. Good. Try to keep the opposite shoulder down, you guys. This is intense. So I see a lot of this. Drop that shoulder. And then you're going to really feel that stretch. Hand on the leg. Press to lift. Both of them are up. Stretch up first. Hand here. Up and over. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Jude. Your shoulders a little in front. Bring it back. Direct lateral. I love it when my Judy's on. Yay, baby. Up and over. All right, you guys, that looks great. Put your hand on, stretch her up. Let's go. Now, can you take those hands to your shoulder blades? Just see. If you can't, elbows are fine, but if you can do shoulder blades, see how that feels today. Up and over, up and over. Up and over, 1 more time each side, and then we're gonna do bent elbow, long arm. You ready? Bent elbow, long arm. Bent elbow, long arm. Stretch those sides. Oh yeah, love it. 1 more each side. And last one. Beautiful, now big arm back. Oh, this is Tiffy's favorite, big arm back. She said, I love this part, Mom. Big arm, big arm. 1 more time that way, other big arm. I like it because the whole torso gets to turn. Yeah, you guys look good. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, how about some big figure 8s in front? So hands are here, you're gonna cross and drop them to the back. Front and drop, front and drop, front and drop. So nice. Woof, 2 more. Woof, last one. Woof, and now arms up. Jazz hand, pulling them back. Pulling them back, pulling them back, pulling pulling them back. I should be over here, huh, Tiff? Or you should go the other way. So see,
there
we go. Pulling them back, pulling them back. My one arm is way down. Good work. And ups. Up, 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 up. Good. So check everybody where your head is. I'm seeing some heads forward jut. Bring it right into position. There you go. And now palms, little circles back. Circles back, circles back, circles back. So good, so good. All right, you guys, you ready? Pulse in the air from here. Pulse, 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 pulse. Enough of that. Hands here. Up and back. Up and back. I'll tell you what, I love a good extension up and back. Feels so good, and I think it's really good for your torso. And just bend at the elbows. Nice little tries. Nice little tries. Excellent. All right, let's drop the arms for a second. Give yourself big shoulder rolls. Big shoulder rolls. And then hands are up on your shoulders. Bring the elbows in. Good. Now right there, you guys, shoulders, press them down. Squeeze those elbows in. That should feel good. And then big circles. Bring the elbows towards each other as much as you can. So you really open up in the chest. Yeah, you guys look great with that. Good work. All right, now we're just going to do this one where you're going to pull this way and watch the lats lift. Pull, 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 pull. So it's this way, pressing, 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 pressing. All right, enough of that one. Drop it. Let's just do a little bit of neck. So just tilt the head. Let that shoulder relax. Good. Now tuck the chin, lift from the top and go over to the other side, melting that opposite shoulder. I could stay here and stretch the neck a while, but we don't have time. Bring it up. Look over one shoulder, keeping that chin level to the floor. And then the other shoulder. Let's do it one more time. Look and look. Straight ahead. Last thing, I'm just going to have you drop your chin to chest. Half circle one way. Drop slow. Half circle the other way. Half circle. Whoop. And half circle. Good work. And head up. Who's ready to hit the bar? Let's go, girls. Hit the bar. All right. It's like, darn, now I got to get working. All right. So today on this first one, so we know we're going to have our hand there standing so we're not leaning in. We're going to do our leg lift. So, yeah, you're exactly right. Bring that out just like that. Knee is forward. Hand is there. Let's put the other hand on our hip for now. And we're going to do the lift the leg off the ground slightly with a slight bend, right? So then straighten it. Then as you lift up a little higher, the knee bends slightly, straighten it. Keeping your tilt, lift up a little higher, pause there. Really get your tilt so you don't feel it in the flexors. Bend, stretch, drop down. Let's go faster, keeping the tilt. Lift, bend, straighten, lift, bend, straighten, and drop. Again, lift, bend, straighten, and drop. Very good. Again, bend, straighten, and drop. Two more. Lift, bend, stretch, and drop. Last one like that. Bend, stretch. Pause there. No, really tilt. Belly button in. Good. Let's bring the opposite arm up. Good. And just bend, stretch. Little bend stretches. Bend, stretch. So you want to get as much straighten from behind that knee as much as you can, looking at the big toe if you can, so that you really reach it. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Flex the foot. Keep your tilt. Good work. Little ups. Up. 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Good. Now, can you take the hand off? Both arms up for a little balance challenge. Balance challenge. Keep the tilt. And drop it down. And to the back. How was that? Not too bad. See, after a while, this one is not too bad. All right, we'll go to the other side. Same thing. You guys ready? You guys were looking good and nobody was really leaning into the chair. I'm a proud mama. Okay, so here we go. Hand right there, opposite leg out. Knees are straight, opposite arm. That's right. We started the arm here, didn't we? So we'll start it there. All right, lift it off the ground a little. Notice a slight bend. Stretch, lift, bend straight, lift, bend straight and pause. Keep your tilt, drop the foot. Lift, bend, stretch, Lift with the tilt, bend, stretch, and drop. Give me 2 more. Lift, bend, stretch. Lift, bend, stretch. Lift, bend, stretch, and drop. Last one. Lift, bend, stretch. Keep your tilt. Belly button in. Lift, bend, stretch, and pause there. So tilt even more. Oh, good tilt. And little bend stretches. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch. From behind that knee as much as you can. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Give me 3 more. Straighten, stretch, stretch, pause. Outside arm is up. Good work. All right, flex the foot. Keep your tilt, belly button in. So really tilt it under and lift, 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 lift. Give me 5, straight leg, 4, 3. You can do it, Jen. 2, 1, both arms up. You ready? Both arms up. Give me a big thumbs up. Woo-hoo. Drop it down. Give me a diagonal stretch so you warm up out of here. Woo! Good work, you guys. All right, so now we're going to do the boot. So you know what, Tiff? Let's do it this way. I'm going to have it here. You can stand here. So today, we're going to do one. We've pretty much done it, but I'm going to add a little bit more for waist on this one. So you're going to start with your feet in that little V feet. Bend the knees. Knees are bent. Tilt. Nice tilt. Take whichever leg you're going to work first. You're going to take it right to a diagonal. So you know what, Tiff? I might take it out a little bit more this way towards the center. Can you feel it more there? You guys will know when you're feeling it right up in here. Excellent. So just lift the foot off the ground slightly. Now re-tilt before you do anything else. Re-tilt. So the move is you're off the ground. You're going to straighten, bend, touch the floor, lift. Straighten it, bend, touch the floor, lift. Straighten, bend, touch the floor, lift. Now, opposite arm is going to come up and over, and you're almost going to look over that shoulder to watch it. You ready? Let's do it again. Lift, straighten, bend, floor, off. Straighten, bend, floor, off. Lean over just a little bit. You're going to really feel it in the waist. Give me 3 more. Good. Lift, straighten, bend, drop. Lift, straighten, bend, drop. Now pause it there. And little lifts. Now, when you lift, don't lift the hip. Keep the tilt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys had enough? Go ahead and drop it and come out to the other side. Woo! You guys feeling it? So with that tiny little lean over and looking, you're going to feel it even up into here, which is the hard part, right? Let's go to the other side. Perfect. Feet's in a V. Good. Standing tall. Bending the knees, tucking tail, nice. Outside leg comes to the side and out. Beautiful. That looks pretty good, Tiff. You'll see how that feels. Now, the other thing I didn't mention is keep the hips level. Don't let the hip come out to the side. So let's just lift the leg up off the ground for a sec. And we're going to start from a lifted position. So you're straightening, bend, floor, lift. Stretch it, bend, floor, off. Stretch, bend, floor, lift, stretch, bend, floor, lift. Now take this opposite arm up and over, and your head is kind of looking over this way. Look at that leg. You ready? Again, stretch, bend, floor, off, reach, and floor, off, stretch, and floor, off. Give me 3. Good. Give me 2. Last one, give me 1. Good, now just pause there. Little ups. Let's just do tiny little ups without lifting the hip. Nice. Re-tilt. Can you feel it? Yeah. She's ready to cry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come on out of it. Woo! So that extra little this, could you guys feel it right up in here? So nice work. All right, now we're going to do sides. So I'm going to have her come back over to the bar for the sides. Now this side one is interesting. I'm going to do it here. She'll do it there. So you're going to have your inside arm here, outside arm, bring it across, almost like a seat belt. Okay, so you're going to be close to that chair, right? But we're not leaning, so you're going to be really close. Now, take the outside leg, bring it out, slight bend, turn, so the knee is basically facing the floor, and little taps. Little taps. Beautiful. So keeping all that, you have to really keep that hip turned in, little tiny taps. Look straight ahead, sweetie. And yeah, little tiny taps. Pull the belly button in, but you're not tilting here. That looks good, you guys. All right, now, you're not gonna touch the ground now. You're gonna do little ups. So they're tap ups. Up, up, up. How you guys doing? Up, 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 up. Give me 5, 4. Now, a lot of you are leaning into the chair. So just notice, can you come taller without leaning? And if you can't, if your arm is too short to touch here, then just bring it to the side, okay? If you just can't get it here, then bring it to the side. So everybody just about brought it to the side. That's perfect. Now hold there. Can you bend straighten? Let's just bend stretch. Bend stretch. You dying? Bend stretch. Bend stretch. Bend stretch. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Good enough. Let's go to the other side. All right, if you want, you can go on here, so that'll make it easier. Good, so this is an interesting one in that you're really staying tall here. But if you don't have the length, then I'm seeing everybody doing this, okay? And that's not it. You want to be tall on that standing leg. All right, so go ahead. I'm just going to bring my outside arm here for those of you who can't. Take this leg, really rotate it in. That knee should be facing the floor. Nice, little taps. Tap. Now notice, and you guys are doing great. When we're tapping, no lifting. It's not this, right? That hip stays down. That's nice. Tiff's even going to put her hand right there.
It helps.
Good. It does help because otherwise you don't know if it's lifting. Now lift the foot off the floor instead of down up. Now you're little ups, little up. Oh, she's dying, which means she's right in a beautiful position. Little ups, little ups. Now stop there and just bend, stretch it. And stretch, bend, stretch. But stretch, give me 5, 4, 3, stand tall in that stander, stand tall, Judy, you're leaning the other way, bring it straight up, girl, yes, and release it out. Those are challenging, aren't they? But it's hard to get into this side place, isn't it? All right, now we're going down for genies. I promised her I wouldn't do a lot of genies, or she wouldn't have come. So we're gonna come down into our genie position. Good work. All right, so she's in a good genie position. Again, if this bothers your knees, go wider. Nice. You know what? Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Let's go a little bit sideways. Beautiful. You're going to have your hands in the I Dream a Genie position. You're just going to lift off slightly, just to there, and she's going to do her in-outs. In, out, in, out. Beautiful. Now notice the one thing she is doing, which is perfect, is not coming forward with her upper body. It's all right in here. Just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She's shaking, drop it. Nice work, honey. Those are so challenging, but they are great. All right, so now the next one, and if it's too much for you, I can do it. The next one is let's draw figure 8s with our hips, and we're not going to be far off of our heels. So you can bring your arms up like this, just lift up a little bit, press your shins in the ground, and then think, how can I draw a figure 8 with my hips? Woo! Nice. Drop down lower and slow it down. Drop your booty down lower to the ground. Lower. All right, you guys, drop it down. You had enough? I think everybody's had enough of those. So let's keep moving on that one. Good work. Come on up.
Funny faces help.
I know. When you go too high, you're not working deep in there. That's perfect. We'll come back up. Now, guess what time it is? Time for calves. So I'm going to have Tiff. Oh, we decided we were going to do plies, didn't we?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do calves and plies. Good work. So you're just going to get yourself into a plie position. Not real wide. Give me a little knee bend. And just press through the tops of the feet. Press and switch. Press and switch. Press and switch. Press and switch. One more time each side. Nice. All right, now straighten the legs. Lift those heels, but halfway. You're on all your ball joints. So halfway, then drop down. Sorry, halfway, lift, all the way down, lift. Halfway, lift, all the way down, lift. Halfway, lift, all the way down, lift. Halfway up, all the way down, up. Give me 3. All the way down, 2, all the way down. Last one, all the way down. Pause there. Bend the knees. So you're up, drop the heels, straighten it up, lift the heels, bend, drop heels, stretch, lift heels, bend, drop, straighten, lift, bend, drop, straighten, lift, bend, drop, straighten, lift. Last one, bend, drop, straighten, lift, and drop it down. Excellent. Let's do a good calf stretch. You want to do a calf stretch?
Yeah.
Yes, she does. Take that one out. Oh, so good. Good. And you can even straighten that front leg too, so you get into a nice hamstring stretch at the same time before we go into Sherry's thighs. Beautiful. And switch sides. Woo! Excellent. Feels good, doesn't it, to stretch those calves out? All right. So for serious thighs today, we're going to do it with our small V. So go ahead, you're standing. Again, get yourself in a position next to the bar where you're not going to lean. So you're really tall. Bring those heels up. Good, feet are out. Beautiful. And let's put our hand on our hip for this one. So just start to bend. Press your heels. Go down. The back is flat. The back is flat. How low can you go? Get attention to the knees so that you know you're in a good place. And then pressing those heels, come all the way up. Now, right there, I want you to squeeze that booty. So that's a really nice stretch. Take it back down into your working place. Good work. Now, little up, little down, up, down. So you're still pressing heels. Up, down, up, down. 5, 4, 3. Good work. 2, 1. Now come all the way up. Stretch. That's your straighten. You guys ready? We're going back down again. Back down. Good. Now, just start to take those knees out. Knees out, knees out, knees out, knees out, knees, knees, knees. Good work. Then pause there. How about an in, out? In, out. So it's, yeah. Oh, she's coming up. Very good.
There we go.
All right. Nice work. In and out. Tilt and release. Tilt and release. Tilt, release. Tilt and release. Give me 3. She can't. I'm going to keep going. And come all the way up, you guys. Very good. Now we're going to do our combos. You ready? So take it down. So here it is. Up, a little, down, in, out. Press the knees back and release it. Up, down, in, out. Knees back, release. Up, down, in, out. Knees back, release. Up, down, in, out, knees back, release, up, down, in, out, knees back, up, down, in, out, knees back. Last one. Good working all the way up. And if you can remember it, you get extra points. Now, bend the knees, press your hips forward, lean back. Feel the activation here. I love this one. Now, knees back, knees back, knees back. Knees back, knees back, knees back, knees back, knees, 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 knees. Super good. Pause. In, out, in, out, in, out in this position. In, out. Nice. In, out, in, out, in, out. Hold. We're going to do a quick combo. Up, down, in, out, knees back, release. Up, down, in, out, knees back, release. Up, down, in, out, knees back. Now all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, forward. Woo! He's ready for a stretch. Yay! Woo! So you're going to come back out and you're going to give yourself that lovely stretch. Flat back stretch. Woo, doesn't that feel good? So you can either do it with legs wide, legs together.
It's a little easier with the bar.
It's a little easier with the
Can't grab
bar.
the tables as well.
Now, so and also you'll love this one. So now we're going to do the whoop, lifting the leg up. Can you get your leg up there? Yes, she did. So putting your leg up on whatever you got, and then we're going to do the bend straighten. So on the bend straighten, I don't know, can you get your the instep on there? And then a little bend straighten. Oh, that feel good? Mm-hmm. Little bend straighten. Good. Excellent. And then bring the arms up, and then you can bring the leg back down, and then grab on behind here. Good. And just start to pulse it back a little bit, tucking under. So you get the stretch on that hip. Good work. Very good. All right, and drop, and let's bring the other leg up. All the way up. With the bend straighten is so good. I can see all those tight hands. Woo!
Guilty.
Yeah. All right, beautiful. Bring it down, grab onto the back. Good, taking it back. Now on this one, even this one is challenging, right? So I see a lot of people leaning forward into it. So try not to do that because you're not going to get what you need. You want to be tall here. Even if you, and if it just doesn't work, then it's not going to be a good one for you. Tucking under, pulling it back. Great work, you guys. All right, and drop that down. Okay, so I'm not going to do the pelvic floor play. Instead, we're going to come right down into some abs.
Mm.
Ooh.
We're doing lift and grip. I liked it on our last time.
Lift and grip.
Oh,
do you want to do it with your feet under the bar?
Yeah, I liked it that way.
Okay. So Tiff's going to do it feet under the bar. So if you happen to have a booty kicker or a bar, you can put your feet under there or put it up on here. It's exactly the same. Okay, it's exactly the same. You can put your feet on the chair. You can put it up against the wall. That's what I really like.
When we do it.
Yeah. Now, I don't know, Tiff, let's just try something. See how you like this. I find this to be helpful when I bring a ball right between, like in the shins.
Okay.
So that way it gives you another place to work with. So let me see where all of you guys are at. Giving you a chance to get yourself ready. Good. So we know we're going to do our tilt and grip. So you can be, arching and flattening as you're getting yourself ready there. Good work. Everybody's in position. You guys don't have to do this, but I do find this to be really helpful. It kind of gives us another place for that contraction. Beautiful. All right, so now you're in that position. You're doing a good tilt, lower back. And again, I say, since we're used to pelvic floor, you might also want to bring your elevator doors together and up and then pull those internal muscles up. So you're getting the internal muscles as well. Now, tuck the chin down. You're going to lift and grip, lift and grip. So you're just lifting the shoulders. Beautiful. And elbows are out wide. And you're just doing little folding in, little folds. Nice, very nice form. Little lift and grips. Good, you guys. Nice. And remember, you're not lifting from the head. It's just shoulders. Just think shoulders. Beautiful. All right, now release the hands, bring them next to you down, and same movement. So the movement is the crunch from here. Excellent. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop yourself all the way down, arms above the head, and arch that out. Release the lower back. Beautiful. Now this next one we're going to do flat back lift. Okay, so the arms are straight up to the ceiling. Tilt. Go ahead and give yourself that good tilt. Good. And as you lift, you're looking straight up, just shoulders, and little ups. Up. So even though she's coming straight up, she's still got that pubic bone in that beautiful tilt. Straight up, 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 up. Very nice. You guys give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause there. Now one shoulder's going to lift up and then the next one. Yes. Oh, Tiffany, that looks really nice. One and the other. Now the ball, when you press, will help to stabilize that pelvis. So as you're doing this, this is coming from the rib cage, and this is how you really can cinch in your waist. Keep that tilt though. Make sure you got the tilt. Good work. And go ahead and drop straight down and release out that back. Woo! Beautiful. All right, so we're going to come back up again, lift and grip. So give yourself the tilt. Good. Chin is tucked, just shoulders are up, elbows are wide. Nice, you're in your good position. Now, hands behind the head, elbows. So the only movement is bring your elbows in close to each other and then open them wide and in and wide. Keep it pressed, in and open. Press in and open. Nice work, you guys. In and open. 2 more. In and open. 1 more. In. Now keep them in, and little ups. 5, 4. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Drop it on back. That was beautiful. All right, yes, drop and release. Now this next one, I want you to have your hands, see, let's lift and grip first. I'm gonna have you bring your hands, if you can, to your shoulder blades. Can you get them up to the shoulder blades? If not elbows, but shoulder blades, and do small circle. So you're gonna do a small circle, trying not to touch the shoulder blades. And you guys make these slow. The slower you go, the more effective they are. Keeping your tilt. Good, switch the way, switch the way. I know she's looking at me like I've had enough. All right, nice work, and drop it on down. Good, you guys. I think that's enough for this one. Go ahead and drop your legs down, and we're gonna do elephants. So we're gonna lift and grip to come up for elephants, then hands will be behind the head. Lift and grip, knees in, hands behind. And remember, this is constantly an up. So go ahead, 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, 4, I know, 5, she's ready to kill me, 6, 7, 8. So with elephants, hands are behind the head, you guys, hands behind the head. 10, and that's it, drop on down, good. Let your knees open out wide to the sides. When you come up, your palms will be together and you're gonna press through towards the center of the line. Good, and keep pressing that belly button down as you press through the legs. 5, 4, 3, nice, 2, and 1, and drop it on down and give yourself a nice spine stretch. You can go side to side. Woo, good work, you guys. Side to side. Woo. All right, so now I'm gonna include a move we have not done yet, and this is also for the booty and the top of the hip, okay? So this is the one where you're gonna come up, you might wanna come over up a little higher here, Tiff. So we're gonna be on our backs, knees hip width apart, okay? And she's just going to do, palms are down on the ground flat. Okay, so you're gonna be doing what will look like a bridge, if you happen to know like yoga, the bridge, but we're not coming up high. So I'm just gonna have her do a little tilt and lift the booty and drop it. Little tilt, lift and drop. Tilt, lift and drop. So notice that it's not a straight up and down, she's tilting, lifting and dropping. Lift and drop. 6 and 5, you can use your palms to press down and keep the knees in alignment. 3, 2, 1. Now stay up there. Lift one leg up like 90 degrees, like it's a chair. Okay, beautiful. And with this other one, keep the knees up, lift. Little tilts and lifts. 1. Oh yeah. 2. No, Judy. No, 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 girl. Nothing with the leg. The leg does not move. I'm going to have you bend to here. You're just continuing to tilt. So essentially, you're doing it with one leg. So it's still the tilt and lift. Good work. All right, now if you can still hang, straighten this leg. I'll only have you do a few. Flex the foot, and you want to have that foot going straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop that one down. If you need to give yourself a break and a little arch, that was nice. Yeah. All right, so now let's just do a few of the tilts first before we go to the other side. So tilt and lift, tilt, lift, tilt, lift. Good. Notice how the knees want to drop out to the side, right? You got to keep them in straight. All right, now let's just take the opposite knee, tabletop, and lift up and down with the other. Good. So that knee angle does not move. The only thing that's moving is your tilting and lifting. Good. All right, let's straighten this leg, flex the foot so you can see the foot going straight up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, bend it, drop it. Oh, bring those knees in for a little huggy. You need a little huggy? Always. All right, you guys, what'd you think about that one? That one was kind of fun, wasn't it? Oh, kind of. Let's do half a banana. Can we do half a banana?
Yeah.
We didn't talk through it. Okay, I'll talk you through it. All right, so half a banana for up here. We're done with a lot of the really hard stuff. So come on over. You're going to be on your side. Excellent. And you'll be Let me get myself here so I remember. Here, I'll try this. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Nice. And so I'm gonna bring your legs back a little bit more. Yep. Yep. Come forward a little bit. I don't want you to hit the bar. I'm gonna drop the camera. See everybody in your good position, you guys? For your half a banana? I'm just gonna drop it down here so you guys can see her. All right, so she's up like that. Top hip is always rolling a little bit down towards the floor. Good, we're gonna lift this top leg. Nice, I'm gonna have her lift it, see a little higher to here. Do you guys see the difference there? Nice, and I'm gonna actually drop you a little bit more like that. Gotcha. You guys see that's kind of, so that this is more like in a straight line. Nice, now start to bring that leg back, and as you bring it back as far as you can, you bring the leg back, but the hip stays up square. So little back, 5. Good. Nice. All right, now pause right there. You're gonna lift the leg up and drop, lift. So the lift comes from the knee, right? Just like diva, right? That's how you can know it. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, pause. So Jen, I think that your leg is too bent. Straighten it a bit more, it might be my angle, and you'll feel the difference with that. Now take this top leg, straighten it out, straighten. Good, drop it down to the floor and lift it up, drop and lift, drop and lift. Keep rolling slightly forward as you do it. Drop and lift, drop and lift. You dying?
Not quite.
Oh, good, because I can really feel the contraction in here, and that's what we're talking about. This is where you want to feel it. Good, now take it up and pause at the top. Now, you're just gonna do, I'm gonna have a slight bend here. You're just gonna do little ups from here, up. So as I'm watching this, I'm seeing how all of this is contracting right here in the waist and the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. How was that? You can feel it though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you can stretch that out and then set yourself up on the other side. You know, I love half a banana, you guys know, because I use it in a lot of these classes, because it's so hard to get this extra patty stuff back here, right? And it does. I've seen it in my own body. It's really made a difference. All right, so top hand, just put it on your top of your hip and press forward, just so that you know that those hips are stacked. Perfect. Then it can go down. Then lift this top leg up. Good. And you want to think knee up, foot down, so that this is in a straight line. You'll feel the difference. All right, now let's bring that leg back and hip forward. There, so little back, so keep pulsing back with the hip going forward. And the movement is from here, right? You feel the difference?
Yeah.
There. It's almost like, I wish I could just come touch you guys to feel it, but you're gonna know because it's a feel. All right, pause there. Now little lift from the knee, lift and drop, lift and drop. Now when you drop, only go to the hip, don't drop it lower. Lift and down, lift and down, yes? So diva-like, right?
Yeah.
You know you're in position when you are shaking, which she is. Perfect. All right, now straighten the top leg out and go all the way up and down. Touch the ground and lift. Touch the ground and lift. Nice. I'm keeping continuously rolling her hips slightly forward, but what I'm feeling is all of this engage. You want to feel it from the waist all the way down. Good. Just give me 3 more. 2 more. Good, last one, nice, and then up. Now from here, little ups, up. And you wanna feel the up from the knee and the hip forward, there. I'm gonna bend this slightly. See how that is? Oh, now she's shaking so badly. I can see it shaking. All right, stop, honey, stop. Woo! Shake it out, you guys. So it's all those little tiny parts, okay, that you're gonna know you're there. It looks like you're all shaking, so I guess that's good. Come on down. We're gonna do some Pluto snuffles.
Okay.
Pluto snuffles. All right, you're gonna go from that side, which doesn't matter.
That is good.
Do you know what Pluto snuffles is?
Yes.
Okay.
I've done these.
Okay. I'm gonna move out of your way.
Where you go?
Move out of your way. All right. All right, so your legs are kind of wide here. So you're in more of a child's pose. Excellent. And then just bring your hands out Oh, yeah, about 2 forward. Perfect. You guys are there. You're looking good. So lift the tail, drop your chin. Good. So see the elbows bend. You're going to think chin, chest. Oh, yeah. And then press yourself all the way back up and through and extend. Oh, doesn't that extension feel good? And come back.
I don't know that I can go back.
Drop the tail back. You got it. All right, and back again. So really think low. Yes, tail. Down, chin, chest, hips, and lift. Woo, and come back again. Come all the way back. Good, down, chin, chin, chest, and up. That should be good. And then just come back down into child's pose. Get yourself a nice stretch out on that. Beautiful, you guys. And then come up into all fours. We're going to do our catty-cow, or arching hollow, as we call it in England. Good. So, yep. So she's going to, let's start with the arch. So allow your belly to drop, tail lift. Allow the shoulder blades to contract to the center of your body. And then when you go the other way, I want you to think, lengthen the shoulder blades, lift from the rib cage, and then tail. And then you get this beautiful big arch. Let's just take it to neutral. Just come to neutral. Just one more time. Inhale, let the belly drop, arch, contract. Good. And then go the other way. So the shoulder blades lengthen. You lift from the rib cage. That's something I've never really heard people talk about before, lifting from the rib cage and coming back. Excellent. All right. So go all the way back down into child's pose, stretching it all out in front of you. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, before we go to do our final leg out stretch, there's a move called footsies. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Oh, and we simply must. Tummy time. Get that. So just drop down on your belly. I love this one. On your belly. Hands are crossed right at your forehead. Excellent. Yes, and I kind of wanted to show this. Now, externally rotate your legs so that your heels will be touching. Yeah, just like that. Beautiful. Now, bend at the knees so that the feet are facing the ceiling, and the knees will go out wide. Doesn't have to be that wide, but perfect, just like that. Let me see where you guys are. You guys are good. Heels are touching. Just lift at the knees. Knees lift and drop. Knees lift and drop. Lift the knees and drop. Keep the heels together. Lift. We've done a lot of booty lifting today, haven't we? Lift and drop. 2 more. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Now keep them lifted and press the knees towards each other, like little pulses with the knees towards each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. And drop them. Drop the legs down. Super good. Relax those down. Bring them a little closer together. Good. Now let's do flutters, you guys. Bring the hands up above your head. I'll move this straight out. That's it. So flutters are contract, lift the legs and the arms, and flutter, flutter. Flutter, 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 arms and legs, flutter, 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 flutter. So good for your back, you guys. This is great for strengthening backs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. No, hands next to your side, palms pressing in. Here's the final. Just lift upper body and legs, press the hands in, press, 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 and drop. Keep the hands there. We're gonna go just one more time. You guys look great. Press into the sides and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. You're good. All the hard stuff is done. Let's just bring our legs out wide for the wide leg stretch. Yes, yes. And we're just going to come forward. Oh, and stretch those beautiful legs out. Woo! Good work, you guys. You guys look terrific. Really terrific. All these little tiny form tips, right? So let's lift our arms up in kind of a circle. Turn to one side and come on over to one side. Beautiful. And just give yourself that nice stretch. Nice. And then come up and we'll go to the other side. Up and over to the other side. Beautiful little stretches. Good, good, good. and bring yourself up. Then we're just gonna do a little bit of a swish. Do you know what I mean by the swish? Here's the switch, you got it. We're gonna switch to one side. We're gonna drop and switch to the other side. We're gonna swish up and swish up. We're gonna come to center, bring the legs together in the center, coming up on the bins and forward. Yeah, that's about as far as you're going. Right? Absolutely, that's fine. Now check this out. Pinkies. Take the pinkies out to the sides. Ooh, you get a whole different stretch when the pinkies are out to the sides, don't you?
Ooh.
Now come all the way up. Good. You can roll back slightly and then come up one more time and forward. Good. Stretch to wherever you need to. You don't have to overdo this stretch. Thank goodness, right?
Can only go so
That's
far.
as far as it's going. You got it. All right, and come on up. Last part. I want you to roll over. Yeah, come right here so you're not on there. Good. Yeah, exactly. Little rocks. Give yourself some nice little rocks there. Beautiful. Now cross one knee over the other knee, not in the ankle, the knees, and at the knee. I'm not doing a number 4. Knees to knees.
Oh, I got you. I'm tracking. I'm
Nope,
here.
I didn't do a good job explaining. All right, hands behind the head. Come on up. Good. And just little pulses. So you're, yeah, there you go. Little pulses. You guys, do you see what we're doing? Yes, very good. You're just getting a nice little booty bounce there. Little booty bounce. You're good. And drop it on down. Woo, guess what? Nice work, you guys. 50 minutes, you did it.